about the people who make the things we use every day: our shoes, our handbags, our computers, and cell phones. Now, this is a conversation that often calls up a lot of guilt. Imagine the teenage farm girl who makes less than $1 an hour stitching your running shoes, or the young Chinese man who jumps off a rooftop after working overtime assembling your iPad.
My name is Leslie T. Chang. When I talk to people about my work, I'll say, you know, I wrote a book about young women working in factories in China. And the response is inevitably, oh my God, that's so depressing. And what I found was that, of course, it's a very, very hard life that these young women who leave rural China for the city live, but at the same time, it also brings them a lot of opportunity and a lot of hope, and it basically opens up possibilities in their lives.
Just because a person spends her time making a piece of something does not mean that she becomes that, a piece of something. What she does with the money she earns, what she learns in that place, and how it changes her, these are the things that matter.
My book focuses on two women. One is a young woman nicknamed Min, who was 18 years old when I first met her. And when I met her, she had been in the city for about a year, and she had just quit her first job on the assembly line of electronics plant, and she'd kind of talked her way into kind of a very low-level clerk's job in another factory. Over 2 years, I watched her up and down, switching jobs, probably in 2 years, probably about 5 times. And the last job that she had, which is where the book ends, she had landed a job in a purchasing department in a hardware factory. But through kickbacks, she could make, you know, $4,000 or $5,000 a month. And when I first met her, she was making, you know, $70 or $80 a month. So that's just like an astronomical change, you know. But she had saved up so much money that she was able to help her parents buy an apartment in the city. And eventually she saved up enough money to buy a car. And then she met a fellow migrant, got married, and they started a trucking and delivery business. So, you know, people hear the story, they're like, oh my God, she must be one in a million. And it's like,